This is episode number 245 of the Middle Country Public Library podcast. Hello and welcome. Sal DiVincenzo here with my fabulous colleagues, Sara Fade and Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. We are in Spooktober.
It
is spooky time.
It's cold too.
It is cold. We got
Yeah,
I got a little bit of housekeeping. Speaking of spooky, October 28th, which is a Friday night.
Yeah.
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
We will have here in Center Each MCPL Under the Stars Movie Night Haunted Edition.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Join us for an outdoor viewing of The Ring. The American version, yes. Yeah. As this movie will be held outside, patrons should bring their own chairs and blankets.
Definitely blankets.
So yes.
Because it starts at 7 or 8.
Yeah, and definitely bring jackets and whatnot. No registrations required, but we do want you to come. So it's Friday, October 28th from 7:30 to 9:30. Again, here in Center Each in our parking lot is the spooky haunted edition of MCPL Under the Stars.
Should be fun.
Bring a little thermos of hot chocolate.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm bringing pizza and my dog.
Oh, nice.
And a blanket.
Very good.
And
very
chairs.
good.
And a bed.
Yes.
Wow, you're ready
And
to
a
go.
tent.
And a heater. And
Toast some marshmallows.
Yeah.
And just one more little piece of housekeeping. The week after, on Friday and Saturday, November 4th and 5th, is the Friends of the Library book sale is back.
That was
Officially.
popping the last one. The line was like literally
Yeah.
all the way down into the other department.
It's
It was
crazy.
crazy.
Also, November 5th is the Scales and Tales Pet Fair
Oh, my goodness.
in Center Each from 11 a.m. to 2. So you can get a book and a pet.
A book and a pet.
Book and a
Oh,
dog.
my goodness.
Or
I
cat.
tell you, we do it well here. Let me tell you. So that is, so Friday night is going to be November 4th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then Saturday is 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. So there's that 11 to 1 overlap between books purchasing and
Pet adopting.
pet adopting. Yes. So it's very good. So that's my bit of housekeeping. Sara, you have something spooky to tell us about. Yes,
Well,
this is spooky.
As you guys know, I do like my horror films.
You do?
You do?
So I thought I would just give you guys 4 titles. I might have talked about them already, but just to refresh your memories.
Okay, refresh us.
And I'm trying not to pick like obvious Halloween movies like Halloween, and all that stuff.
Obviously.
Yeah. So one movie that's not like stereotypical Halloween movie, but it is scary when I saw it, and I was quite surprised. The movie is called Life. All right. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal,
Ooh, how'd you like him?
Rebecca Ferguson, Ryan Reynolds,
I know who that is.
Ryan Reynolds.
Hiroyuki Sanada, who I like. Okay. And it's about a movie that's set in space. All right. But it's not, you're thinking like Alien, right? But it's not like Alien.
Yeah.
So the 6-member crew of the International Space Station is on the cutting edge of one of the most important discoveries in human history. The first evidence of extraterrestrial life on Mars. As the crew begins to conduct research, their methods end up having unintended consequences, and the life form proves more intelligent than anyone ever expected.
When did this come out?
This came out in 2016.
It sounds like both familiar and also like I've never seen it.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like people think it's like I don't know if it came out at the same time as Martian came out.
Okay.
With, know,
right, yeah.
And when I saw it, I thought it would be like an I don't know, like a drama suspense movie. But it was scary, and I was like, oh, but it wasn't gross
Okay.
or gory.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it depends your level of gore, but it wasn't like super gory. Or
Okay,
anything like
so
that.
on the Sara Fade gore scale, what are we looking at? Between 10 being super gory. What was the movie that we saw that was ridiculously gory?
Mandy.
Oh,
Mandy, yes.
Mandy?
Yeah.
It wasn't that gore.
Wow. Okay, see? So what's that on your scale?
Okay, so Life would probably be I'm trying to remember also. So
I guess that too. And it's like worse than Mandy.
Yeah.
I know.
Exactly.
Maybe a 3, only because it's like squeamish, like the things
Yeah,
that
yeah.
happen.
Okay. all
And
right.
you go, ooh, I won't want that to happen to me.
Yeah.
But it was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
That sounds like
I feel like it didn't do as well as you would think with Ryan Reynolds
yeah.
and Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal.
Right.
yeah.
And people I don't think knew what to make of it. So I would say if you're looking for like a creeper, get
Life.
that. It's called Life.
Okay.
The other one I know I talked about. It's called The Prodigy.
Okay.
That was made in 2019. That has Taylor Schilling in it, Peter Mooney,
I don't remember this one.
Colm LaFiore. I wasn't expecting much. It looked cheesy. It involved a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, this looks cheesy. And I was like, it's not going to scare me. But it did. I watched it and I was like, ooh.
Really?
Yes. And it was not gory. I mean, okay, a 2 maybe. It is a horror film.
Right,
So
Yes, yeah.
there is some blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Sara believes that her son Miles' disturbing behavior is a sign that an evil supernatural force has taken over him. So the kid's like 12 or something,
Okay.
or maybe lower in the age range, 8 to 12. She has to choose between the need to investigate who or what is causing the darkness in him and her maternal instinct to protect him.
Oh.
The darkness in him.
Yeah, so like what's going on? Like what's happening with this kid? Is he really like...
Do you call the social worker, Sarah?
For this one, you just run away.
Call The Exorcist.
Yeah. But that is good. It's not like overly top. I mean, I wouldn't say it's for kids under 14. But
Okay.
yeah. The next one is Sinister. This is a little more gory than the other ones.
Okay. So this is what, like a 5 or 6 in the Sarah scale?
4.5.
Oh, okay.
It's 2012. It has Ethan Hawke,
Oh.
Juliet Rylance, James Ransone, Claire Foley. However, there's like 3 Sinisters. And there's like a trilogy, I think. This is the first one. And I'm a big Ethan Hawke fan. So
Yes,
right?
of
And I
course,
was like,
yeah.
how, what, Ethan Hawke in a horror film. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's actually quite good. It's suspenseful. It's a thriller. 10 years ago, true crime writer Ellison Oswald, Ethan Hawke, made his reputation with a best-selling account of a notorious murder. Now desperate to replicate success of his first book, he moves his family into a home where the previous occupants were brutally executed and a child disappeared, hoping to find inspiration in the crime scene.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It's never a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
In the home, Ellison discovers terrifying things, unwillingly opening the doors to things, and things ensue. So this is like super creepy.
Yeah.
Like this is a really good lineup. The last
These are fun to watch for me anyway, like especially like at home, not in the theater because I'd probably get yelled at. Because like they're so dumb, it almost makes it a little bit less scary because like you're so dumb, like but you get to like yell at the thing, which is my favorite thing to do. Like, why would you? You're so stupid. Oh my god, obviously, no. But
it's like
they're so fun to watch and like
don't go up the attic with
Yeah.
those steps.
yeah, like that's what happens. Obviously, like you're gonna get killed. Duh.
The next one is Silent Hill, the first one. The second one is just as good. Now this one is a little more gory. This was I don't have a 2006, so it's a little older. And
yeah, I remember when these came
it
out.
stems from the video game.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I just remember seeing the movie and the ending. It was a true W, T blank. Like, what did I just watch kind of a thing. Disturbed by the continuous sleepwalking episodes of her young adopted daughter, a mother decides to take her to the place she mentions only in her restless dreams, which is Silent Hill.
Okay.
Right?
That's what she mentions, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. What goes on in Silent Hill? I don't know. It's crazy what goes on there. And the ending is bonkers. Now, this one is like, there's not many jump scares. This one is more horror,
Okay.
I would say. And it's a little more gory. So I would say this is definitely for older people. But I would say these 4 movies are guaranteed to give you a nice, scary night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And
Yeah.
and Sarah
I've
is the
watched them all,
queen of
yes.
Halloween.
Yeah,
She knows, the queen of horror. So
I would say, like, these will not disappoint.
thank you very much, Sarah. We'll put those in the show
Welcome.
notes so folks can take them out during Spooktober.
Yes.
That's the other thing. It's like if your kid is doing this and mentions a place, you're like, we're not going there. Pick another place.
No,
movie
she
would be
didn't
over.
want-
I'd be like, no, we're not going.
She didn't want to go there. The mom was like, let's go there. And then I was like, that's not a good idea. Trust me, the first scene, you're just like, not a good idea.
Like, no, you want to go to McDonald's? Like, I don't know what to tell you. We're not. No one's going to Silent Hill.
Yeah. Oh, you know who's in this? You guys watch The Walking Dead?
No, I don't.
Yeah. I do.
Okay. Do you remember Lori? Not Lori. That's the wife. The blonde character who hooked up with the governor.
Yeah.
She's in it.
Oh, okay. I
And-
liked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She was
she,
a good character.
yeah, and it's like she's almost unrecognizable. You're like, oh, I know her, but
Yeah. Was she the mom?
No.
Oh no.
That's Ronna Mitchell. She's
Okay.
she plays the cop here.
Great.
Anyway.
All right.
Oh, Sean Bean's in it. Isn't Sean Bean the guy from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's like always dying and everything.
and
Lord of the
Rings, right? Yeah.
Sean Bean.
I wonder what happens to him in this movie. All right. Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Nicole,
Yeah.
you're going to do something that's not necessarily spooky,
Not spooky, but it's timely.
but it's timely. And we haven't done it yet. We should have done it a couple weeks ago.
I
But
know.
it is
Okay.
time
Still
for
in the month.
Nicole's horoscopes. Now it's just horoscopes.
Just regular horoscopes.
Book horoscopes.
Yeah.
What we got
What's the books?
this
All
month?
right. So we are in Libra season, soon to be Scorpio season. So I'll read those two people. So Libras, the book recommended is called When We Were Sisters by Fatima Asghar. And it says relationships are everything this month, Libra. You prefer to be on the giving side of those relationships, doing whatever you can to help and support the people in your life. But in October, it's time to let all the energy you've put into others come back to you. You're in for some good times and great memories with loved ones. Unexpected money may be coming your way too, so treat yourself.
Nice.
That's nice. That's a good horoscope.
Treat
there.
yourself after the unexpected.
I was gonna
money,
say,
though.
Yeah.
maybe coming your
Not
way.
before.
So you might want to take heed on the maybe part. And then the author says, I recommend When We Were Sisters by Fatima Asghar. 3 Muslim American sisters' lives are upended when their parents die and they are left to raise themselves. The oldest struggles to live her own life while taking responsibility for her younger siblings. The middle clashes with both sisters as she tries to cling to her idea of family. And the youngest grapples with gender identity and her public and private self. It's a beautifully written story of building new bonds through tragedy and grief.
Aw.
Yeah, so that's...
Scary.
All right, and next up is Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Poster Girl by Veronica Roth. Keep it moving, Scorpio. You hate sitting still, and the planets are on the same page. October is a time to try new things, meet new people, and travel to new places. These experiences will provide inspiration for quieter months ahead. If anyone in your life doubts you, let that negative energy motivate you to bring your dreams to fruition. Your haters have always been your best motivators. You should read the dystopian mystery Poster Girl by Veronica Roth. Sonia Cantor has a famous face once associated with a repressive regime and enforced strict surveillance laws, but that regime fell a decade ago, and Sonia has been imprisoned with the rest of the group since then. Now she's offered an opportunity. She can be released if she finds a missing girl kidnapped by her former leaders. That sounds good.
Yeah, actually does sound
Yeah.
good. That might actually be spooky.
Yeah. All right, let's see. There was one on here that
What's
did.
that one?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because I like that cover.
Yeah. Okay, so this is for Taurus. Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. Are you ready to get what you want, Taurus? Yes, I am. There are things you hope will enter your life this month, but they can't happen if you aren't open to them. A shift in your romantic life is ahead. Ooh. Hey, Steve. Good if you're ready for it. Perhaps bad if you fight the change.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, your career is especially demanding in October. Well,
Is it?
I know, I took 2 vacations. I don't know about that. Be sure to put energy toward your work goals before Mars enters retrograde on the 30th.
Mars retrograde.
retrograde.
Okay.
Read Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. Rory will do anything to support her single and pregnant sister, even move back to her detested hometown. After a night at a local bar, Rory hits some kind of large animal with her car. She gets out to investigate and is attacked. Although she survives, she notices some strange changes in herself afterwards, particularly around the full moon. Is embracing the wildness within the answer, or will it put her loved ones at risk? Oh, so it's like a werewolf novel. It literally says a werewolf novel on the cover.
There you go.
A little bit different because, like, a woman. Not always, women are the ones getting bit.
And I think
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that that's probably a scary story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Werewolf.
So Nicole has pulled it out.
There you go. In the end, I did
Anything else interesting there? What about the Aries? What is Aries this
Sure.
month?
Aries is
And then Sarah is. What are you, Sarah? You're
The Virgo.
Virgo. Okay, so Aries first.
Oh, Aries is kind of sad. It's
Oh,
called,
great.
It's called Madly Deeply: The Diaries of Alan Rickman
Oh no.
by Alan Rickman. Seek out good vibes, Aries. October promises to be fulfilling and uplifting month for you, especially if you make time for friends and family activities. Travel may also be in your future, both planned and unexpected.
Mm,
You have a trip planned?
I do.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Horoscopes are real. Getting out of your comfort zone can help answer some lingering questions. All of the socializing and adventuring may take a hit on your finances, so spend thoughtfully.
Socializing.
Well, travel. Check out Madly Deeply, a collection of writing by actor Alan Rickman he intended to publish as a memoir before he passed.
Aww.
From his legendary roles on the screen to general insights on life, relationships, politics, and art, it's a moving glimpse into a beloved icon. Even better, it's got an introduction by Emma Thompson.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Alan Rickman
Yeah.
and Harry Potter actors that we've lost, I think we should mention, we should mention Robbie Coltrane has passed. So next time you're outside, you know, raise your umbrella / wand and, you know.
There's another movie, because not that Steve doesn't know Harry Potter and that he's in that, but there was like another movie that he was in that like Steve kind of like associates him with. And I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it's like a small part in something. Because he was in like that wasn't like his only role.
He was in. Well, he actually
Was it?
He actually had a little tiny part in European Vacation.
That might be the one that Steve was talking about. Yeah,
he's a little tiny part in European Vacation where they're in England at this rundown crazy hotel. And someone mentioned something like all the doors look the same. So Robbie Coltrane's character walks into Beverly D'Angelo taking a bath because it's like one of these common bathrooms.
Yeah.
And she thinks that it's actually Chevy Chase's character, but it's not. So yeah, that could be his little spot there.
Well, he was also in a BBC series called Cracker. It was about a detective.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's BBC's
BBC.
bread and butter.
And that was like, I think he was in a few of those. But that was like pre.
Right. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He's, I mean, he's one of the first major characters that you see in those movies. I mean, you see Dumbledore and McGonagall, but he's like, his entrance is probably one of the best entrances of the first film. So. Yeah, so it's a shame, but Alan Rickman, that was also a hit. So that's good. I think I might take that book out. Yeah,
look at that.
and one more. Let's do Virgo for
The Storyteller's Death by Anne Davila Cardinal. A breakthrough is ahead, Virgo. Your talents and skills are finally lining up with your goals, clearing the path for advancement.
There you go, using the cricket machine.
You've been working hard to strike a balance between your business and personal life as well. And October will see you find that sweet spot. If you're looking for love, you may even find some time to meet someone new.
Nice.
Man, Rocky and Steve are...
Attention, Rocky.
A little romance may lead to surprising self-discoveries. Read The Storyteller's Death by Anne Davila Cardinal. Isla's life changed dramatically after her father died, when her mother was consumed by grief and Isla was sent to stay with family in Puerto Rico. Isla learns from her grandmother that she comes from a line of Quintistas, family storytellers. And after seeing the stories of her dead relatives play out before her eyes, Isla figures out that she's a Quintista too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's interesting. There's some
great
books and some nice horoscopes for the month of October. Nothing too scary.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
You're
and
welcome.
We'll put those in the show notes as well. And thank you so much for listening. You know, if you're on YouTube and you're listening to the show, please hit that like button.
Yes.
Also, hit the subscribe button. We are only 146 subscribers away from 1,000.
Wow.
We might be able to do this year.
All right.
So hit the subscribe button. You know our Hocus Pocus movie chat like blew up on YouTube? For us, I'm saying.
Really?
Blew up for us. It's got like 50 views.
But how long do they stay?
It doesn't matter, Nicole. A view is a view.
Fair enough.
So I went, oops, this isn't the movie.
Yeah. We usually don't. We usually get like 15, 20 views on YouTube, you know, because people are not listening to it. You know, they subscribe to us other ways. But it was interesting to see, I guess, because people were searching for Hocus Pocus 2, and we probably came up in the search and like, oh, let's see what these guys got to talk about. Yeah. And then
Did you wind up watching it? Either of you?
No. We're saving that for next week for the Halloween week. But
okay.
we will watch it. Yes,
Yeah.
It is on the queue. It's in the queue.
Nice.
So if you want to listen to older episodes, read our show notes, visit our website, mcplpodcast.com. If you'd like to email us, we'd really appreciate it. I think the last time we got an email was, 2019? Podcast at mcplibrary.org. And, of course, you can always comment on our podcast page or on YouTube, and we greatly appreciate that. So for Sarah Fade and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. See you on the next show.